welcome to another edition of Kit Season. Obviously, I don't know what Fox is doing there.
I'm testing y'all streaming things. See how choppy I am. Let's check that internet speed real quick.
Got the internet speed. Wow. Hey, all I say is whatever you do over there, Fox, as we talked about beforehand, the show always continues to be something. So
We're here. We're
we're here. So tonight's show, we have some great content covering from the championship, League Two, and some W League. So USLW. So we got some fun stuff tonight. It's the outside people.
We get it. You live in Indy.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, it is May. Which is stupid why Indy 11 didn't do their typical race and Indy stuff in May, because May is when the 500 happens.
Yeah. Well, the Derby is this weekend, and we've had the Derby stuff out for a while now.
Well,
so
that makes sense for you
have
guys.
to prepare it.
We own May. Is the catchphrase. We own May.
We own May, and now April too. Ours,
right? It's like March Madness that happens in April and February. But anyways, semantics aside, this is a great episode. We're in good stuff happening tonight, and we have a lot of good stuff here. Oh, and also some League One side. I forgot about them. So literally everywhere in the USL is releasing some hot content that we are here to rate.
Yeah, we literally just got tagged like 2 seconds ago from Asheville. So it just keeps coming, guys. I love this time of the year because mentally you think we're done because we just have to get through all the championship and League One stuff, right? No, League Two's here,
and W.
Yeah, League Two, W.
There's so many teams.
Then in a couple months was the August when Super starts.
Super League.
So come June, July, I'm assuming we're going to start seeing some Super League.
Yes.
Drip drop. So.
Ooh, and speaking of a little fun thing that I want to do here, since I am going to a Copa America match here later in June, maybe a little bit of Copa America kit rates.
Yeah.
So, just a little bit of a little breather, cleanser palates here. But enough talking. We're 3 minutes in. 3 minutes in, as always. USL starts Saturday, as Kick a Ball Pod says, and let's go VC Fusion. I love League Two. Love it. It's so great.
The chaos of it.
And there's teams everywhere.
Yeah.
As we've noted, your local one's St. Charles.
Yeah, I have St. Charles right down the road.
And everyone probably has a team somewhere nearby. We got 2 in the state of Indiana, at least I didn't think of that I've been to. So, as always, I want to give a well-deserved shout-out to our Patreons: John Hunt, Frank Anthony, Aaron J., Christopher Cohn, Harry Austin, John Fuller, Michael Foots, Joshua Duder, Noah Telford, Alberto Aguilar, Jeremy Churchman, and Stephen Howard. Thank you again for supporting the USL Show Network, I'll put it that way, and allowing us to do what we do, and allowing the USL Show to go to Oakland here at some point. I forget what the date was, but they're going out to Oakland. So thanks to you guys and everyone who tunes in week out and likes listening to us. So shout out. Is your thing mirrored, by the way? Your camera?
No, I'm pointing to the Goals
TV. Yeah. And also our sponsor, Goals TV. Be sure to check them out for official USL highlights, because they get posted there, and a whole bunch of soccer-related content. So please check out Goals TV. They probably chat about it yesterday, too, on the USL show. If there are things for a sponsorship. I don't remember. Kayla's in charge of that. I don't know. But go check them out anyways. So that should be your goal tonight after us. So
thanks, Anthony.
Anthony says you think you can just come on stream wearing a 2017 gold stripe kit looking all sexy like that? Debatable.
That's what I do. I had to. No, it's not debatable. I had to, and you know why? Because they're rating Louisville City the pass kit for this season. So like I had to wear the pass kit that it's referenced to. Otherwise, it'd be disrespectful. Just like when I wore the Phoenix kit, that was exactly the same as the Louisville kit. I wore the Louisville kit. It was the exact same thing.
As you mentioned, nice little segue. Thank you, Anthony. Into the Louisville City kit, you'll see our scores down below. And as we're referencing, our very first kit for tonight is Louisville City's The Past kit. For this year, honoring their 10th year of existence. And thankfully, on their birthday, they did not get a present from the city saying they're not building their stadium. So
yeah, I already got the stadium.
Yeah, you already got it. So, but yes, we're rating the gold and white, well, the hoops kits here with the gold that Fox is also donning down below here, but with a little bit of a modern twist with the less good looking crest, in my opinion.
Yep.
But
facts are facts.
Facts are facts. But yes, so this is their 10th anniversary season kit. It's a hoops kit. And they've kind of had a little bit of a history of it. So I always like to see hoops when teams do, go hoops a route and then playing into it a few more times. So
yeah, we need to stick to it, honestly. Like, I feel like this could become the identity. I don't care if it's the purple and white hoops. I don't care if it's the gold and white hoops. But, I mean, essentially, with the new logo, we kind of got rid of the whole gold thing, which really breaks my heart because, like you said, the classic badge, not the temporary whatever four-sided triangle badge, but the classic good badge had a ton of gold in it. And back in the day, we utilized that gold, and that's how we got our stars. We got gold stars utilizing the gold. We got rid of the gold, haven't got a star since.
Hey,
been to the
all I'm saying is what?
But so we've been to the top a few times.
Yeah, I mean you've been to the
battle
like twice, right?
I think twice since then.
Yeah, so like I don't know. I think personally, I like seeing Louisville with a touch of gold. I think, in my opinion, you have a purple and a white as your home, because I think y'all look, or at least at minimum purple. Then you have this gold and white as a secondary, and then you go with the black as your third. And I think that would be solid for them for all time. There's no need to mess with that.
I can't disagree. Maybe I would say purple and black, and then a majority black with purple accents.
Yeah.
But for the third. But otherwise, yeah, I completely agree.
Purple, white, gold,
and
then bam.
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to jump. Yeah, gold and white for the aways.
Yeah,
and I'm willing to jump in.
Yeah, it just stands out so much. So, before you start off, as this is your team thoughts. Anthony says it would have been fine if they stuck with the purple Arsenal kits from a few years ago with the gold stripes. Honestly, that template that Arsenal had, I like it. I kind of like that very basic, just a little bit like that Adidas template where you have like just a little bit of that gold touch if you're going to throw it in.
Details, yeah.
So, apparently we got to check out these limestone silver kits from 2020-ish or before. I don't know. Apparently Anthony likes them. So I didn't know this is, but we'll do that after your score here, Fox. And any other thoughts? Obviously, we gave you some time with the purple, but if you have any other thoughts, feel free to talk about the gold.
I mean, the gold. I really appreciate that they did this kit. Honestly, this is a kit that's always been kind of a interesting talking point for the fans of Louisville. I think we've gotten to the point now where Louisville fans love this kit from the past, like the one I'm currently wearing. But for a long time, it was like, why do we have these weird full gold kits? And I think people have kind of gotten over it and like, yeah, bring the gold back. So I appreciate that they did that for our 10th anniversary. But I mean, otherwise, let's be completely honest. It is just a stripe kit. I'm kind of honestly surprised that they didn't put the gold badge on it since they did with the black kit that one year. Was it last season? 2 seasons ago now? Yeah, because last season they did the purple to black fadeaway color.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm surprised they didn't put the gold badge on that. I feel like it would have made it look less obviously BAM on there with that big purple badge on there. Because I feel like the purple on my kit doesn't really necessarily make it look rough. And like, how come we couldn't do the gold Adidas like we did in 2017?
I noticed that. It kind of bothers me.
Why do we have the big black Adidas? But
with
I mean, all the with the big black sponsor. I mean, this is a big black sponsor, but it was just a Humana through one of the stripes, so it's kind of whatever at that point.
Yeah.
You know, the GE logo is a GE logo. It's there. It shows up. So I mean, there's little things that like, if they would have asked me, I would have suggested, but it's nothing that makes me go like, ew, why, gross. Besides the price, because we're Adidas. What is it, 110?
110 before shipping and handling.
Yeah.
See, alluding to that as Noah, shout out to Noah. He's a great ref. So keep it up, my man. That template, we can make on my Adidas, and it's not worth $109.
Oh, bro, like, I don't know if you can see that.
No, I can't. We can't see anything there, bud.
Okay, actually, it's not on this one. Weird. Every Louisville kit that I have literally says my Adidas on it. Like, they are using my Adidas. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts what's going on here.
I think in some of our interviews earlier in the season, I think we had some people who kind of alluded to maybe some teams who might do that, given they may not spend a lot of time on these.
Right.
Shows.
I understand. You know, sometimes people aren't necessarily focused on the kids. They just come up with a new kit every year, slightly change some things. Choose. Now, let's be honest about Louisville templates. They've chose the better ones. You know, like the purple and black, the new one for this year or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a nice looking template. It's one of the better templates, but it is a template. This one is a kind of a boring template.
Yeah.
Creativity, I said a 3. I gave a little love for the 10th anniversary X and stuff like that, but it is what it is. Ties to local, I actually said 4. I know it's the reference to the 10th anniversary and all that good stuff, but it's not even the 10th anniversary like kit. Let's be honest, this was the second year kit. So, and I think they did it third year too, but like, it's one of those things like, if they just did a white kit or something, maybe. But I mean, I'm not saying they should have done just a plain white.
Please, that's a one thing we beg on the show is to not just have white. Like, at least have a color T-shirt.
Yeah,
I
have the 2016 plain white away. Actually, didn't I wear that last week?
I thought you did.
But yeah, and that's actually this is the 2016 one because it has the little flag on the bottom. So anyway, so yeah, X Factor though, I mean, it's a 4. I do want it, but the price point and the fact that I kind of already have it makes me kind of
already have it.
Yeah, I mean, like, but it's not the same, you know. It's like, oh, it's the new, but it's the old, and like, so like, I do want it, but it's also $110, and also for the pure fact that I usually want to get a name on the back. Like, I got Ombi on one of my other ones. And I think that's another $30 if you want to do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So for $140, it's kind of hard for me to justify. But design flow, it's a 5. I feel like everything looks nice. I guess I could be mean about the fact that they use like the black Adidas thing instead of the gold, but yeah. So that gave me a solid 4.
Yeah, and I'll say this very briefly. We did mention back in some of the older kits, we don't mind if they don't change the crest on your home kits. It's on the away kits is where we expect a little bit more playfulness with the crest, and I am surprised and kind of odd.
I wonder if that costs them money or something because they've done it 2 years in a row now, but it's always
I'm
for the
wondering
alt
if they did
kit.
the opposite of what we've been saying, or some teams got a basic ass template and then they just update their crest to
Yeah.
look a little different, and then everything else is just whatever. Where Louisville's like, let's do a little template, a better looking template, at least a little design, but let's not update our crest.
Yeah.
It's probably the trade off
We'll see with the black kit this year.
if we're being speculative here. Yeah, I'm always excited to see those because they actually release the third kit. I'm always jealous of the teams who actually release third kits. So
yeah, our third kits have always been nice, except for recently. It's just a black kit with either a gold badge or a purple fadeaway badge.
Hey, I will say this. For not that it's an excuse. Y'all spend it on actually winning games, built a stadium, and have academy people who would go out to Europe. So trade off.
Well, exactly. We've talked about this. Like some teams focus on the pitch, some people focus on the kits.
Yeah, and with a little bit of flamboyance, if you know what I mean.
We're going to talk about them a little bit later.
Anyways, yeah, so looking at my scores, it's very simple for me. Creativity to 3. It's a hoops kit. You can't go wrong with it, but it's that. There's nothing really to it. I understand that they did a little bit of a little texture. I think Loudon had some stripes a few years ago that had a little bit of a texture through it. That's a little something you can play with. Ties to local, I gave it.
Milan did that too with their vertical stripes,
as well as Juventus and Inter. They've done it as well. So like you can do things, but it's not common. But it's ties to local here. I gave it a 4. It is a nod to past era. They finally brought some gold back, which again I like. Louisville City with some gold. Not that it has to be in the crest, which a lot of us think it should. At least have it on your kits if you're not going to be in your crest. So I like seeing that coming back, but it is a Louisville City kit, and as we've also had pointed out, it is kind of high priced, and there's some of those issues with the crest, and it's being black with the Adidas logo and the sponsor. So I give it a 2 for X Factor. Can't expect me to want this at a 5. It's not like greatly designed anyways. And then design flow, besides those little issues that I noticed, I still give it a 5. Probably more likely, you know what? Yeah, I probably could put it at like a 4.5, 4 even, but it's what's done's done. I'm done making life changes. We're not doing that tonight. So
we'll see.
Not. So yeah, so overall for me, it's a 3.5 with Fox's 4. Gives it a pretty decent 3.75, which turned out to be like a C plus. I think if we did the conversion, like a C plus.
Maybe a B. But I mean, let's be honest. The brand new spanking pretty purple one was a 3.25. So this is a step up. So this is what you're hoping. Like it's your 10th anniversary. You know, you're hoping for something super sweet and super nice for your 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
Like, was it Richmond? They just came out with their like throwback kits or whatever.
2 years ago.
Like those green ones and everything like that. Those were sick. They were amazing.
Or even like what Tampa Bay did this season, where they did like an actual retro, like a nice little nod.
Right.
This doesn't seem like they fully committed to it.
Yeah, this away kit is kind of the effort that they put into it. But again, just like Noah said, like it's not like they really had to put an effort for it because it is a My Adidas template.
Yeah, like Louisville City, I'll say this in the nicest way. You probably will agree with me on this. Louisville City, their history from Kit's perspective are templates. Outside of a few here. So it's hard to celebrate a template kit, in my opinion, because you don't.
Yeah.
They're everywhere, right? I think that's what they ran into.
Yeah. I mean, when you start off with templates and you come to your 10th year, you're like, oh, well, we had a template back then. Like,
oh, guess what? We still have a template now. So, like, what do we do differently?
Yeah. It's what it is. And the 3.75 is not a bad score at all for a template.
No. Solace, it did better.
Well over half.
It did better than the Indy 11 Red. So and Indy 11. So for you lead path people on the wrong side of the river, you get some points there above Indy. So moving on. I don't want to bring up Indy because I'm sad. So next we have our very next kit here.
Cali?
No, not Cal. Yeah. We're going out to Seattle, Washington, to one of my favorite teams in the USL League 2, and that is the good folks at Ballard FC in their release of the there it is. I got this. Here it is. There it is. I got it. The release of their Fire and Smoke kit. So please watch this video and enjoy. Now let's see where my mouse go. There it is. I'm freaking this out still. Okay, I see this loads.
Players on the far side of the field.
It's a hype video. It's hype.
That's certainly a hype video. I will say.
Then you look at the kit.
I wish that little fire, little emblem that they did, translated onto their kits. Just saying, that was a cool little fire emblem logo. But yes, this is the Ballard FC Fire kit. The smoke is the goalkeeper kit, which looks sharp.
Yeah, I like that all black goalkeeper, but we don't judge those.
We don't judge those. So a little shout out to these other guys for incorporating them into their releases. Not often teams do that. Ballard always does some fun stuff up there in the Pacific Northwest. But yeah, this is Ballard FC. Now, I will say this as someone who loves their kit, it's a slight drop. Okay. It's a drop from their alternative kit, which I absolutely love, but it does stand out. But it does look, it will do the job compared to their gold. So
say it.
What?
Just say it.
What?
It's a rojo kit.
Yeah.
I zoomed in so much trying to find detail. Dicks. But
yeah, there's not much to this. So we go from this is a League 2 team, so they spent probably a lot of money on that alternate, which I'm a big fan of and I need. But this one, I think score is trying to say for itself. This is, I like what Ballard does overall, and I can guarantee you this will have straight up badge porn because it's I never say it right. Inaria with the tip supplier, and they always make some good stuff with some good badge porn. I'm looking at Providence City, and I have some others in my collection, but I'll have that. So, as well as the other Ballard kits. So, I know it'll be good quality. It'll be good stuff. Just design kind of didn't quite make it to me for this one. Yeah. So I'm going to go very basic right up the top. Creativity to me was a 2. Nothing really to be really in about it. I gave it a 3 for ties to local, just for the simple fact that this was a nod to their home fans with the Flares after they won the national championship. That's about it that I'll give it to them, because it's right in the middle of the road. It doesn't really mean much outside of that. So I couldn't even try to give it more. So That's about it. For its ties, the local could probably maybe done a 2. I don't know. But then X Factor, I wouldn't mind getting this. I wouldn't mind not getting it. So it's a 3 for me. Pretty decent overall from the X Factor's perspective. With the design flow of 4, I couldn't really find anything to fault it. I just couldn't give it a 5. I don't know why. So it comes out to me to be a flat, even 3, middle of the road. Yeah, to me.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is. It's a red kit. This picture makes it look kind of cool, like orangish, reddish, it's like almost smoky.
Like fire.
But yeah, Noah Homer G right there said it best. I mean, it's a red T-shirt, and so creativity. I gave it a 1. I mean, it's a red T-shirt. They sold it well, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like they're marketing for it. I like the marketing. I like the hype for it, but it is just a red T-shirt. Let's be honest. Taste the Local, I gave a 1.5. They did tie it in, and it does match their badge. But so there's something to it, I guess. X Factor, I gave it 2. I'm not fighting for it. If I end up with it, I'm going to be happy. Like, I'm not going to be like, and look, guys, we got a giveaway. Like, no, I'm going to be happy to have the kit. It's just going to, and like, I'll wear it. Again, it's a red T-shirt. It's not going to look bad. So, but then drive-in. Then design flow, I think give it a 5. Everything fits well. Everything looks nice. It's one of those things. Like even if it was just a white T-shirt, if everything fits well, I guess it's gonna be fine.
Right.
So they gave me one of those weird 2.375s.
Or 2.38 because
that's rounding.
So this gives us a very nice 2.69 rating. We are totally children here.
Grow up. No.
Never. No. I was actually talking to my wife about this, and I saw a quote, and they go, "Men don't grow up; we just grow old," and there's just a difference there. No, like older, but we don't ever grow up. If that makes sense. Anyways, as Bots has an existential crisis about aging.
It's okay. I'll play with my ball.
Well, okay.
Just one.
Or will you fondle your ball? Anyway, sorry. Apologies. Yep. I'm out of line here.
This is a family show, I think.
No, I dropped so many curse words.
So. Last week was not a family show. Do not watch last week's show. If you're a family.
That was last week. That's right. Anyways, Ballard with a 2.69 is a bit of a drop-off, in my opinion. Well, actually, with their scores.
Yeah, obviously.
Based off of the CB Shout kit. I want that CB Shout. I don't want this. Sorry. It's a plain red T-shirt. With a little bit of a nice little nod, but congrats on the USL League 2 Championship. Maybe you'll repeat. League 2 seems to be chaos. So
it's always chaos. But if our friends over at Lion's Head has anything to say with it, boom. What's better kits than that? What now?
Speaking of better USL League 2 teams, we're going to hop to the East Coast, but not Virginia. We're going to hop down to Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Beautiful city. I love that whole area out there. So right in the foothills, right outside of the Appalachian. So Salem City is once again our fan choice pick of this week. We had 16 people vote. So
yeah, which is pretty awesome, honestly.
Yeah. So
I appreciate y'all
16 people
participated.
Your voice participated. Democracy. I love democracy.
Boom.
So anyways, up here, we're going to show you the next kit here. And let's see. Yeah, right here. There it is. And now, I thought I had this figured out. Yes, the Salem City kit. And they're a newish team to League 2. And honestly, this looks a lot. It looks fun.
Oh, yeah. Right? This is a sick kit, Michael.
It kind of has that Art Deco feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. was pretty big, so I'm most certainly a fan. And
This
shout out to
is
Ben Goshen who got me aware of this kit. So thank you, Ben, or
yeah.
Soccer Goose if you know him as that one day.
Everybody who tags us in all of these teams, because there's so many USL League Two teams. There's so many. Like we cannot. Like we both have full-time jobs, and I have twins, and he has a wife. I have a wife as well. But like we have so much to do outside of this. There's no way we can go through every single USL League Two
Right.
to see if they have a semi-creative kit. Because let's be honest too, a lot of them also just don't, because they're usually like academy type places. Like,
Or they don't have the budget.
yeah, like I mean, I like St. Charles and I appreciate that they're selling kits this year, but it's just a plain Puma T-shirt basically with their logo on it. So like,
Yeah. Hey, it's not far off from some professional teams though. Let's
you ain't wrong either.
And Michael, no worries. One day you will pick the favorite. Honestly, I voted in all these myself, and mine has yet to be picked. So,
I picked this one.
I did not, but Michael, yes, one day you will pick a favorite because we'll keep doing this because I like doing this because we also run out of ideas ourselves.
Well, yeah, and it's even too because then you get two, I get two, and then
fans.
The fans. I was trying to see if this says like anything on it.
No, I couldn't find literally anything about them.
Because I wanted to know if there's something with the city or something that has.
Okay. So based off of Ben's post here that he had tagged us, which I'm going to share the screen here. So the away kit is inspired by the Winston-Salem skyline.
That's the white one, right? Oh, no.
No.
This is the away kit.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. I mean, I can kind of see it. I do. So it has a little bit of an Art Deco feel. If you ever look up Winston-Salem, let me pull up what the skyline. Oh, it kind of made sense. It looks like kind of like Louisville's.
Oh, that does look like our skyline.
Yeah, it looks like every mid-major city skyline. Look at that one kind of weirdly domed, tall building like Cincinnati.
That's the word. So, Cincinnati has an egg.
Okay. Regardless, this is the skyline, and I can see where the Art Deco influence definitely comes in. So, kudos there to Salem City.
But also in their store right now, if anybody wants to help us out with $500, we can have a field board sponsorship.
A what sponsorship?
Field board. So like the on the field they have like the triangle boards.
Maybe we can get some of that Patreon money.
Right. Come on, Michael. Michael, step up, bro. But anyways, yeah, I mean, this is a sharp kit. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this kit personally. Do you want me to start? I'll start.
Yeah.
Creativity. I mean, that's a 5. It's a part of the city, right?
Yeah.
So it's so local. I should probably change to a 5. Actually, that's the only thing I didn't give a 5. I said a 4-5 because, like I said, just didn't understand. I thought it might have been something more Roman. I thought it was something more Roman, honestly. It kind of gives me a Roman feel.
Vibes.
Yeah, some Roman vibes, which I love. I just didn't know if it had to do with the city, and then it has like they have their goat stuff. I could have gave it a 5. Everything else is a 5. X Factor 5. I want this. It's sick. Sign flow. It's a 5. Everything fits well. Everything looks sharp. Even the sponsor doesn't like get in the way or anything like that. Interesting too that they have 2 different sponsors.
I've seen that in lower leagues. Luton Town's also another one in the Premier League. They have 3 different sponsors, one for each kit.
That's very interesting. It's really cool too. I bet it makes it cheaper for the sponsor as well. That's kind of smart.
It just one kit.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You just pay to have your shirt on the blue one. I'll pay to be on the white one. Yeah. But anyways, like this sponsor fits well on the kit. So yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about it. I'm just kind of sad that I didn't, I guess, understand.
It's okay. The wise words of Soccer Goose helped enlighten us all. So
Thanks, Soccer Goose.
thank you. So my scores are a little differently here, obviously though, because I like the style. Again, it definitely felt Art Deco, and I'm a fan of that. I give it a 5 for creativity. This is the type of creativity that I look for, and I'm a fan of. It may not be colorful, which I wouldn't have mind a little bit of color, but I think it's fine without it. I give it a tied to local. I give it a 5. I knew like this is their city, and I did just feel that was their skyline before I got enlightened a little bit further by Soccer Goose. So 5 for ties to local. But I will say though, it's X Factor. I only give it a 3.
Interesting.
I can only give it a 3. Like, let me put it this way: it's probably nothing with this kit in particular. This can be something that my wife can attest for. I have a lot of blue in my closet, and I have a lot of variants in it. And albeit this one is fun, and I don't mind it. I'm not clamoring for it. It's probably because I've been oversaturated with blue, at least in my closet. So I give it a 3 for X Factor. And then design flow, I give it a 4. I didn't quite 100%. I know we don't usually talk about this, but at least with the sponsor being black, I didn't quite fully like that. As well as, I don't know, there's just something that's just slightly off to me. I couldn't give it a 5. So my score overall is a 4.25. This is a really well kit by Hummel once again, and Salem City. This is really good. I'm waiting for the home kit. By the way,
That's the conversation we need to have. The white.
I want that one. Anyways, so this is So shout out to Salem City. Best luck in your first ever season here in USL League 2 in a very crowded soccer state that is North Carolina. That place is popping with soccer, by the way.
Oh yeah, I mean they have their own podcast for the entire state. So
yeah, so many teams out in North Carolina. So best of luck, Salem City. Keep up the nice tip work.
Yeah, I like Michael's comment down here. It says history with Ben doesn't ring like history with Hodges, but I did just think of Soccer Goose's Ganders. Just thought of that.
I didn't know that.
Very proud of myself. And Michael is going to use his tax return to help get the field board sponsor for Kid Season and the USL show as a whole. I appreciate that, Michael. You're a good guy. It's the inner foxes in us.
The foxes. Hey, speaking of foxes, Lesser finally, very late, later than expected. I talked to Fox about this. They finally clinched the championship and are going back up. Now let's see if my Luton Town will survive. We'll see.
It's a 3-way race for 2 spots.
No, it's 4 now. It's chaos.
No, there's no way that Luton can catch up to somebody.
Because I thought it was 4. Because I remember there was Luton, Nottingham, there was Burnley right on our tail.
Yeah, Burnley's right behind you. Nottingham is right above you with 1 point. Brentford has 35 points. There's only 3 games left. There's no way that you can catch up.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. Okay.
So it's just Nottingham. I mean, like, technically, Forest could get ahead of or tie with their goal differential of -20, maybe not. But
I mean, they all have negative at the bottom.
Well, yeah, but Brentford's is actually only -8, which is pretty impressive. Like Bournemouth, actually West Ham in 9th place is -9 goal differential.
Oh wow!
I know. So
well, okay. Luton Town has a -29. GD. So.
Oh yeah, but Sheffield United has 63.
Oh, poor Blades. Anyways,
Welcome
we're
back to
on
the
show
championship.
we're on show. Let's see if my hatters join them. By the way, okay, I know I said I'm done with this. I actually visited Kenilworth Road. It was one of the best soccer experiences of my life. I absolutely loved it.
One day I'll go visit Filbert
Someday.
and go see King Power Stadium, and it probably won't be when Jamie's playing anymore, Mr. Vardy. Because
he will be signing a new contract, I heard.
I'm assuming he'll play one more season in the Prem as like a farewell tour.
That's my guess.
That's my guess. If he doesn't, he doesn't. He's done what he needs to do. He's built his statue.
Yeah.
And it needs to be up there.
And as a Fox yourself, you must support your Foxes. So Exactly. So.
And at least they aren't Sheffield Wednesday.
Yes. I mean, that's kind of a low bar, let's be honest here. But speaking of Foxes here, I'm going to change up on you here, Fox. And we're going to go to our next team here.
Which is a wolf.
And I know, but looks good enough. We're going to go to the Lobos of Hill County, who are in the USLW of Central Texas Lobos, or as well as Hill County. I can't tell which one is which. I'm going with Hill County Lobos. Anyways, this is their Nuevo Piel 2024 kit, which I believe translates to new purple kit. Or new away. Honestly, I should probably Google that before I say that.
Morados is purple.
Okay. In Spanish. I should have really looked that up way sooner. It says new skin. So, new kit for the year. From Hill County Lobos of the USLW, and I don't mind it. It's not a bad design. I know this is one that you picked out, Fox.
Yeah, I picked this out real quick. So somebody just tagged us in this like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, that one. So this is actually in Central Texas.
Yes.
And it makes sense for and I just really, really like this. I don't know what to say about it. Everything fits really cool.
Yeah.
This was a local artist. Let me double check. I have a Twitter conversation.
Okay.
It was a vision of local fashion designer Melina Perez. And I think it's like, this is so creative and so different than what you normally see. It's only on that right side, but you can still see where it's just like Hill County Lobos and stuff like that. And it's just really nice to me. I don't know what that brand is. I don't recognize it.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a new one for me.
But like, I feel like that makes it even cooler to me mentally. And honestly, for $50, that's a steal.
Yeah. Oh, and they have their own stadium, by the way.
Oh. Look at that. Oh yeah, and they're League 2 as well.
Yeah.
Oh, they have a cool training jersey.
Where are you seeing this shop?
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, please. Because they have a little. They're from the Gulf Coast Premier League, so.
Yeah, so I will say one thing with this current kit, it's just like coming April 27th, and it's a pre-ordered home jersey thing. It doesn't have the picture on their like pre-order website thing. It's just like a question mark type thing.
Mm-hmm.
So they haven't like put that on the website yet, but it's coming soon.
That training kit, I like that.
I like the training kit. That's a cool training kit.
Pop it. Hey, I might have to get my brother, or when I go down to Texas, I have 2 trips planned to Texas right now. I need to hop to a little bit of a Lobos game out there.
And it's a locally sourced and produced.
Ooh.
Our official training jersey offers a comfortable, unique design that you could support on and off the field. Classic Texas Hill County style. Support local soccer.
Pre-order now. Jerseys will arrive early May. So yeah, this is awesome. And also you saw the design that we had put up. This is a fun little kit. And they even have a little store for a League Two team. So this is really cool by the new team from Texas. I definitely am surprised there aren't more teams that I'm aware of in Texas. So
you would think Texas would have its own like super league at this point.
Right?
I don't see how Texas only has 2 MLS teams.
Right. But here is a full rendering of the kit from their store here. So you see a little bit of a more crisp photo of it when it comes to life. Well done. I'm a fan. It's fun.
Yeah, I love this kit. I mean, this got shaped fast for me. Like for the price point, for the creativity, for like the local like connection that it has. Like it's a 5 for me. And it's purple, and that's just a thing for me. Let's be completely honest. Like, but yeah, I absolutely love this kit. I could see somebody being like, "Oh, it's kind of heavy on the right side." Woo! Excuse me. Kind of heavy on the right side, but worth it. I don't know. Yeah. This is probably going to be a pick, especially again for $50. This is probably up $60 because I'm an extra large apparently. 50 for the youth, 60 for the adults.
Okay, that's not bad.
It got us.
Got us.
But $60. I mean, let's be completely honest. Our USL show kit was $50. So, like, for an actual team, you know,
right? This ain't bad.
But ours did.
And they're new, and they're another new team to the rapidly expanding League Two.
Every day, man. I think we have a team in the USL League Two. Through our USL investment group, you can just hear me out every week, man. Every week.
Some of these t-shirts though.
Oh yeah, I mean, just their gear. I mean, their badge. Be honest, their badge is dope.
I'm a fan.
I was really hoping it was a fox, and I had to Google what a Lobo was, and I knew it wasn't fox because Zorro is fox, and I knew that. But I was still like hoping maybe it was like a different translation.
Yeah,
like Portuguese or something, you know.
Apparently, their official colors: purple, gold, and black.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, a little bit, but that's nice.
But it's
sweet. See where they play.
Texas.
Well, yeah, I know that. But I'm trying to see how far they are from Dallas to see if I can go splash in.
Michael, the USL show needs me to sponsor a field board. I don't think you'll get a team yet. One day, bro. One day. You and me. We're going to be making a team. And it's going to have all 6 colors of the USL. Splatter paint. Listen to me. It's going to look... Gosh. Stick with splatter paint every year for everything. Or flowers.
What are you even on about at this
Feathers. Our future team's kits. Goodness. When Michael hits the lotto, he's going to help us out.
Gracious.
Man, watching what Rob and Rob McEltee and Ryan are dealing with Wrexham, I highly doubt that I could ever deal with. Like, even if I won like $10 million, bought a team for $2 million, that'd be at like, I couldn't afford anything else. And you're not getting that $2 million back. So
no, you are not. Oh, I'm too far away. These guys are right outside of Austin. They're from Kyle, Texas.
Kyle.
3 types of kits: blackout, topographical, and feathers.
Yep, feathers. See, Michael listens to me. He gets it.
I mean, I hope people would listen to you. We've had lots of episodes, so hopefully
Just
someone
3 seasons.
Just 3 seasons and 12 episodes in this one.
Yeah.
Anyways,
what did you say?
What?
What did you say about this kit? I see a 4.
Yes, I did a 4. So besides the ties to local being a 5, its creativity to me is only a 4.
I'll take it.
Outside of that side right there isn't much else. And that's what I think hurts me overall. It doesn't flow through everything, which I get it. It's a design, it's a choice. So I give it a 4. And its X factor, as happy I was, I mean, I will pick this up in a heartbeat, but I'm not clamoring for it. So, but I do need some purple in my life. That's not Louisville City. So I need some purple.
So to say, it's nice to see more purple outside of Louisville.
Yeah. So then I can pick it up. I only have 2 kits that are purple. Actually, 3. I have an Adelaide United. I have a Great White Buffalo. Shout out to you guys. And then Seattle Sounders and their Jimi Hendrix kit. I need some more purple.
I like that one.
I do too, but I need some more purple.
I think we only have one purple kit that's not Louisville, and it's technically not even a purple team, but Freiburg. It's purple. It's bluntly purple. That's all it is.
But it's not their main thing.
Yeah, Freiburg is a red and black. So they just had a purple 3rd kit.
Plus, I gotta know with this team, what is that brand? I gotta add that brand to my collection. As much as I like collecting soccer kits, I like collecting brands.
It's fun getting to know the different brands and I feel like we've been building connections with the brands and having those conversations like Dieza and
Equipped.
Yeah, Equipped and stuff like that. And I mean, Hummel, it's been fun having those conversations and building those relationships with the brands themselves. And I really want to know, what this bird is. I'm assuming it's a bird.
I guess we'll figure it out. The best part about soccer here is all the brands. I absolutely love it. And then next, I'm going to give it a 4 for design flow. Something just felt slightly off. I do like, a little bit of the color, but something just feels a little off, in my opinion, with obviously how it's very heavy on the one side and really nothing anywhere else, with that very stark line in the bottom. So just slightly off. So I gave it a 4. But overall, a 4 for me, though. This is a very solid 4 or 5. I think, Fox, you and I have a bias towards League 2 teams. I
think League 2 keeps showing up. I don't think it's a bias. I think it's just facts. And let's be honest, if we look at the kits that we've rated from League 2, we're rating them because they are somewhat creative in the first place.
And get released.
Get released. Like, we haven't rated the St. Charles kit.
Right.
We probably won't because it's just a T-shirt. I think it has the vertical chevron arrow things.
Oh yeah.
Which is ironic since it's Puma. But besides that, I mean, it's red, dark red, dark red, dark red. Like it's not anything to rate it. Like, it's a 1. Good job. It's super expensive too. Yeah.
Hey, one of these times I gotta go eventually. Kokomo Vipers, my hometown, have a new soccer team. I gotta hit them up, and they're template as possible. But they're in the UPSL, not USL, not USL, not yet. Because we did have a team that lasted like a season. Rip Kokomo Mantis. So I'm just happy they're back.
But how do you have a name called the Kokomo Vipers? Whoa, Norton SafeWeb does not want me.
Going to the Kokomo Vipers.
Go to the Kokomo Vipers.
I'll send you a link to them. That's not dangerous. We actually used to be called the Kokomo Mantis, named after a mantis statue outside of a local Subway food restaurant. So
hilarious. Also, how does FC Cincinnati Academy in the UPSL?
Shade.
Does the MLS next not have like they have academy tournaments?
Yeah,
Stuff like
but
that?
there's like different divisions. So like the UPSL one, I think, is a little different than the MLS Next.
Is it like, you know,
Like tryout basis, probably.
yeah, like I was to say the not as good kids.
Jesus Christ. Anyways,
No, he's probably pretty good at soccer.
I mean, they're better than us. Let's put it that way.
No, he could walk on water. I think he can dribble through a couple defenders.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I heard what you whispered.
Let's go to our next tip with a team that had competed with an MLS2 team for their stadium, and that is Orange County SC. Now, we got a little hype video from these guys, so please, as OCSC, who are partnered, who have a little bit of an alliance here with my Feyenoord of the Dutch Eredivisie. So check these guys out. Ooh.
Taken away.
That does find Zaboga, fires away. It's off the post canoe. Flushed away by Shuttler. Flushed it back in and he saved it.
Ball taken away.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Sorry.
There's Fox. He joined. He disconnected. But this is the classic kit from Orange County. And straight off the bat, if any of y'all know me, I need this. So, this is made for me. I love it. So, my scores won't show that, but I love it. I need it. I want it. But thoughts, before I get into the stores?
It's an orange kit. We had a red kit. It's a classic kit. That's like when Real Madrid came out with the white T-shirt with the white logo. That was like $400. This is nice collar and nice sleeve collar. What is that called?
Cuff.
Cuff. Thank you. That's the word. And the rest is the orange T-shirt. But go do your ratings.
Okay. Yeah. So my ratings here, as you see down below, I gave it a 3 for creativity. As you alluded to, it's an orange, but I like a little bit of details in the collar and a little bit of stuff on the cuffs, and as well as the big thank you fan. So obviously, that's not really a big design thing overall. It won't boost my score, but it's a very solid 3 from creativity in my perspective. It's ties local. It's 3. It's orange. I know there's a little bit of that little image at the very bottom of Orange County. Not going much higher than that. But as I stated, I gave this an X Factor of 5. I need this kit. It has a collar. I absolutely love the collar. It looks good. It looks sharp. I need a little bit more orange in my collection as well. And as I've stated, Orange County is like the team that I kind of root for on the USO Western Conference, since they are affiliated with Feyenoord. So, big fan there.
Yeah, which is really cool that they do that.
I know, it's awesome. I
Like you go to their website, it's like our like connected clubs or our sister clubs or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's a big deal that they do that. It's really cool.
That. I love it. So, shout out to them. That's cool. And then finally, design flow. I think that this looks sharp. It's a 5 design flow. This is just elegant. It's classic. I want it. I need it. And if I got this, I get to finally be able to wear an orange shirt to work. So I'm a big fan of this. I want it. So now you tell us why you don't like it.
Creativity. I gave it a 2 because it is a orange T-shirt with a cool collar and a cool cuff. Ties to local. I gave a 1.5 because it is orange and that is the county. And they have waves in Orange County.
That has to count for something. It's
It
an
did.
orange.
0.5.
Okay.
X Factor, I said a 3. It is a nice looking kit. It's not hideous. And I wouldn't mind having it, but I'm not going to spend money. And let's be honest, this one is probably $70, $80.
Oh, that's a good question.
So I'm assuming it's not,
Higher up, actually.
it's not 60. But what's it say?
It's 100.
It's 100.
Mm-hmm.
It's $100
Yeah.
for essentially an orange polo.
Hey, I love it. So
I'm not saying it's an ugly orange polo. I'm just saying that's what it is. It's $100. I mean, Humble makes good, comfortable clothes. So, design flow, it's a 5. I mean, it looks sharp. It's not ugly at all. It's not a bad looking kit. It's just not worth the money to me per se. But like, I definitely see Orange County fans picking it up. You'll look sharp and handsome and pretty in it. But I don't see too many collectors outside of Orange County picking it up. Except for you and other people who need more orange.
Or just colored kits, as you know.
That's like a good colored kit.
That's my thing.
But overall, that's 2A8 for me.
Okay. With an overall of 344 for a plain orange kit, I am okay with this. As you mentioned, this is a 344. It's not the Miami FC kit that I so desperately want. I need that orange, that Miami FC.
Miami, that's an orange kit right there.
But this one will look in my collection. So I'm a big fan. I want this. I need this. Orange County, Hummel, please, if you're listening to this, I can send you my address.
Yep.
So
easy peasy.
Easy.
If Hummel is sending, I can send Hummel my address, but they have so many better options.
Dude, no, listen. I will compile a list for ones that I want, and you compile a list of ones that you want, and we'll go from there. Because I want this one. I need this one.
Like, I mean, if it shows up on Pandora, I'm not going to fight it. I like the kit. It's a nice looking kit. It's just not worth the money to me.
Need it. I need this.
I would much rather spend $40 less and get a purple kit from Texas.
I'm going to see. All I do is my Nets bonus check, spend a little bit of money on this one, and then that Miami one, and then I'll be set for the season as well as some of the other ones that I really enjoy. But
God, I would love to buy a Miami kit if it didn't cost $70 to ship it to Missouri, because apparently Florida is in a completely different country.
It's probably coming from France. Is probably why, because it's by Macaron. But anyways, Orange County. Just like your country roads took us home with the away kit, this home kit is a classic, and I need it. He doesn't, but I do.
County roads. I like the county roads one.
Yes, but this one's a pure classic. So up next here, we have one of our favorite little segments here that we always like to do, which is a little shout out here. And this one is very near and dear to myself. I know myself and many other people across the country have struggled with mental health. I had a long battle with it. So seeing when teams do things to support it and raise funds for it, like Forward Madison and these new mental health awareness warm-up kits, I'm a big fan, and I need this. This, and I love how it says 100% here, but the website says 25%. Regardless, funds are going towards NAMI, which is a mental health institution. So shout out to Forward Madison for speaking about this and bringing this up. And I know a lot of teams have been doing this, so I love to see this.
Yeah, like it personally means a lot to me as well. I've survived, that same type of situation. I'm tearing up right now. I have a tattoo with my life and stuff like that. To write love on our arms, big organization that I have tattooed on my arm there. So this means a lot to me personally. And yeah, I just absolutely love this. I mean, the only thing that could have made this better if this was a kit that they wore during the game. That's the only thing I could, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely call 988 anytime if you feel like you're thinking anything negative towards yourself, because you're amazing and we need you.
And deserve to be loved.
Yeah.
And as their kit says, keep moving forward. I love that little play on words from Forward Madison.
Forward Madison.
Yes. So very happy with this. I like their collection overall. I love what Madison does, even if their on-field product is debatable. They always
have been fantastic clubs.
Yes, but they always do their best to support their community and the people, and they do good initiatives like this and their Green Day initiative earlier. So,
hey, they're 7th right now out of 12, so they're just 1 point off from being in the playoffs.
I mean,
after 4 games,
that's half the league too, but that's my own gripe. Anyways,
yeah.
Yes, shout out to Madison for this amazing kit. I definitely want to pick this up. So,
like, this might be one that like I send to my wife or something, because there's a lot of kits that like I really want, but like I know the answer is no, I can't buy them.
This one's special.
Yeah, this one means a lot.
Yeah. So lastly, before we move on, as we mentioned, if you or someone is struggling with mental health, depression, anxiety, any of that sort of stuff, please feel free to text or call 988 anytime. It's a 24/7 service that has recently established, and I know that's something a lot of advocates like myself have been advocating for decades. So please contact that number. And if you want to support an organization, I always advocate for AFSP or donate here to your local mental health organization, or did a nice slip kit. So, or both. So, shout out to them.
Yeah, and I've always been a big fan of To Write Love on Our Arms. It's been a big suicidal prevention organization that I was close to in high school, because I struggled a lot during middle school because kids are awful.
And yet you're a teacher now. I actually love that full circle moment.
Well, yeah, because I'm going to make sure that nobody feels the same way.
Love that. I love that.
So
yes, on a little bit of a better mood here, because Fox and I can both get very sappy here about our mental health stuff. We're talking about something that helped me get out of my mental health funk when I was down, was buying kits. And when it comes to buying kits, we are here to our final segment of tonight's show, and I clicked the wrong button. The kit show off time of our kits. So, Fox, you kind of already did yours a little bit earlier.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. 2016 alt kit. Always fun. Louisville City. Love you.
I actually really like the gold trim on the collar above the white.
Yeah, look at that. And like the gold Adidas and stuff like that. Like, there's nothing on the cuff. Is there cuff? No. There were some fine details in there.
Yeah. So,
and like, even the actual like hoop itself is not like a full.
Yeah, I see that. It's kind of like grading.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but like, yeah, kind of graded it.
I like it.
There. So yeah, it's a beautiful kit. It's not exactly the same gold, kind of mixed matching, but whatever.
What I have here is, if you followed lower league soccer, then you might have heard of these guys. But I'm rocking Rio OKC, and I believe it was their 2016 away kit. So I'm a big fan of this. This is a nice little kit, and my first kit by Tell Me. I've never had the sponsor these kit providers. I've seen their work before. I've been a big fan. This feels really nice. So shout out to the guy from the BYB who's going through his closet and doing a spring sale, and I got this for $15. So
jeez.
And as you know, also the famous cursed Rio OKC turf. It's a little bit of history. So.
Oh, I know, Kelmy. Usually their badge looks like a paw print.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was back in 2016, so it might have a little bit of an outdated sponsor.
Yeah, different logo.
Yeah.
But yeah. I know this team.
Yes. So that is our kit show off and a shout out as we had with Mental Health from Ford Madison. And there's some great kits here from Louisville City, Ballard, Salem City, Hill County, and finally Orange County. Lots of counties or cities.
All the counties.
All the counties and cities. So we really appreciate y'all. It was really fun. And two last reminders here. Shout out to our patrons. Please join us. Join the Discord. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram. I'm really bad at that, so I got to get on that. But follow us on Twitter. Keep us up with it. Subscribe onto the YouTube channel. Hit the ding button if you want to be notified as well. Like, subscribe, the whole YouTube spiel. And as well as follow us on Spotify. So, yeah, that is tonight's show. Check out Goals TV for some official USL highlights that are posted there. That's all we got here from us here at Kit Season. We appreciate y'all, as always, tuning in to listen to us babble on with two people on the wrong side of the river. So, thank you once again, and we'll be back in next week.
Love y'all.
Thank you for watching another episode of the USL Show. The USL Show is now proudly part of the Protagonist Podcast family. Please go to protagonistsoccer.com to check out more work. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see everyone